My brother and I used to do Fruity Loops and
of course. Virtual DJ. Virtual DJ. Where are those virtual DJs now?
Sitting next to you.
Listen.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry.
Listen,
I still love you.
Our parents told us now you must get a real job. Welcome to the GenC podcast. It's me, Rizan Rose. With me as always is your host. With the most, but the least. And also stealing my cue cards. JP Jackson.
Hello, Rizan. How are you?
I'm liquor, man. But first want to, I'm so sorry to the guest. I first need to, because it is our last episode.
Yes.
I need to send a special shout out to all the audio listeners. And my main audio listener,
Shure.
Lyle Solo.
Hello.
Yes.
Paul's been busy.
Paul's been busy.
Paul's been busy. We're feeling it in the studio today.
Today it is quite hot. But today we have Ms. Summer Heynes in the studio. Welcome, Summer. How are you doing today?
Hi guys, I'm good. How are you?
Good.
That is the literal segue.
Yes, the literal segue.
To greet our guest today.
Yes.
Real, so real. Very special. Extremely.
We came across this wrong.
Very fitting, guys. Very fitting.
We didn't even offer any fruit salad. But
It's been overfilled.
There's more fruit on the board.
Wow.
So, Summer, for our listeners and our audience, what makes history class the best period to sleep in?
Whoa.
Wow. No, it's literally like a storytelling class. Quite literally. I'm a victim.
Oh no.
I'm definitely one of those people. The minute I get there, it's just like the desk is the perfect height. The temperature is perfect. My arms are soft like a cushion. It's like, it's perfect. If my history teacher is watching this,
Yes.
you know I love you. But
I have to ask, who was your history teacher? Because we went to the same high school. I'm obviously
Miss Billy.
yeah, Miss Billy. It's not the same teacher.
Okay, I had Miss Billy for a bit and then she left.
Okay.
And then I had a new younger teacher.
That's interesting. So you stayed in Miss Billy's school.
After she was done speaking. I mean, I respect her
Allegedly.
a lot. But like I would fall asleep while she's busy, but I would fight the urge. And then because she always finishes before the time. And then she's like, okay, do this, and that. Everyone's doing homework, starting an activity. Guys, I'm out. Don't look for me.
Like sleep at school hits different.
It really does.
Bro.
Really does.
That
That nap in first period, sure.
That's a segment.
Wow.
Like, best times to sleep, right? For like at school,
Yes.
after they moored you,
Wow.
after a cry.
Can't relate to that one.
The sleep after hiding is gay.
I don't remember sleep after
I still don't remember that.
That's the only thing you can do.
But the thing is, doesn't that come hand in hand with crying?
Sleep after cry.
Yeah.
Sleep after swim.
Wow. After the beach. Wow.
Okay.
Damn.
The sleep
Okay.
in the car ride. Sure.
But which one? Which car ride?
On the way home.
From where?
From like
Okay. Levels. Now, inform us.
I'm just asking you. Where are you coming home from?
wait. Rizan's girlfriend said gave her that question. Where you come from, Rizan? Rizan, where you come from?
State your defend your case, sir. but also go-to snacks in class. Like having your bread before lunch would also be
It's
tastily.
different.
It would also tastily.
It is so different.
That one guy that had bubble gum, but now it's communal bubble gum.
I was a victim.
You were a victim.
I was a
I'm
victim.
so sorry.
But like at the same time, I didn't see it that way. I thought I was doing a public service. Catering to the masses.
To the masses.
Wow.
I used to pack
You're
10
such a nice
slices.
guy.
He's such a nice
I
guy.
used to
Nice
pack
guy.
10 slices, yeah.
Such a
And
nice
if nah, but like,
Ew.
10 slices
I
is
didn't have like a
insane.
full
do you know
loaf.
what's crazy? I didn't have like a lunch box or like a you know that Ziploc thing with the cooler bag. man.
Yeah.
Literal bread bag.
Wow.
Like the blue rubber.
No,
bag.
you didn't come to play. You didn't come to play.
Because you
Wow.
know Sandwich Day Fridays, remember
Yes,
that?
yes,
So
yes.
like I clocked, like they literally give the loaf pre-sandwiched, like just so, then they don't still need to waste extra.
Okay.
No lunch wrap, no
Yeah,
food.
no. So that's
Wow.
me. That's
Did you take lunch?
that
to
took a turn.
No, really.
Did you take lunch
Wow.
to school all the way till matric? Did you like? Was
But
there
I'm
also a
growing
stage where you
bro.
stopped?
Like, of
So
course.
you
But I used to look like a Ethiopian, bro. I was
Wow.
freak thin, bro. Like, are you nuts?
Wow.
I used to wear size 28.
Wow.
Wait. Let's bring it back.
Yeah, sorry, Joe.
Sorry,
Wait.
summer.
Let's bring it back to 10 slices, guys. 10 slices. 10 slices.
Yeah, that's a
Listen,
bit
Inside a worm.
I had class with this one guy. He was like in my house. Like we were really good friends from
Sorry.
all the way from grade 8.
The colors. The same colors. No? Or do you mean like your home?
You're home.
No, I mean like the colors.
There we go.
Yeah.
Because
house
you
colours.
said house and like
Sorry.
they didn't go to our school.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that's common knowledge, like interhouse.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
that the whole of the world knows
Yeah.
interhouse, interschools. Anyways, he was in my colors house. So we spent that's how when we met. We were in the same grade 8 class. Point of the story is when I got to grade 10, I don't know why I thought I'm senior phase now. I don't have to bring a lunch. I don't have to pack lunch. I can buy from the tuck shop. Like, who am I? Who do I think I am? At second period, I don't have lunch. I only have money. And this guy always had enough bread to share between the two of us. Like he would always, every day, he would pack at least like 6 slices, 3 slices each.
Exactly.
But 10 is
Diabolical. He was probably feeding like 3 people every day. Yeah.
But your morgie was your morgie
Yeah.
gonna test.
Yeah.
crazy.
That is a lot though. Like that's hectic.
So you went to Valgemoed Primary School.
Yes, I
right?
did. How do you know that?
He knows everything.
Oh, that was what I was talking about. Like, did he debrief you? No.
No.
Just what he was about to happen.
Like,
Just let
you
it
guys
happen.
have been stalking me. I just kidding.
It's called research.
No, I'm
It's
just
certain
kidding.
things we
This is a
learn.
professional. I just don't remember where I've put that on. Like, is it on my Facebook?
You don't need to
feel
know.
you. No, we don't,
You
we
don't need to know.
Anyways, but you went to Valgemoed Primary, which I
Yes.
would consider an Afrikaans primary
It
school.
is. It's law school. It is not Valgemoed Primary. I'll tell you that.
So how was that experience like? Because I'm taking that you're an English-speaking person.
Yes, I am. So I first went to a preparatory school, which only goes up until grade 3. And then I don't know what happened. I can't remember. I think I wanted to start dancing like on a more professional, on a more serious note. And my aunt, who stays close to Valgemoed Primary, she was like, no, like, they offer dancing there. Da, da, da. So I was like, okay, my parents were under the impression that I need to be in the school when I didn't actually need to be in the school to start dancing there. But they enrolled me in grade 3. So I started there in grade 3. Everyone had already been there from grade 1. So I was such an outsider. Like it was really tough. Also being one of like 3 people of color in that class. It was very tough. I don't think my parents actually understood how tough it was for me. I only spoke about it when I got to like grade 6, grade 7. I was like, I'm struggling. It was so tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely an experience. We had 1 English class. And then as time passed, we got 2 English classes. But mostly everyone was just Afrikaans. Yeah, so I definitely brushed up on my Afrikaans a lot.
Om te beklemtoon.
Yes. No, but it carried me. I wouldn't lie, it carried me for high school as well. When I got to high school and I spoke Afrikaans, when I did like my mondeling, people were like,
Yeah.
where are you coming from? Like, who is this? Like, you speak English one way and then you speak Afrikaans, you're like,
Yeah.
where do you come from? So yeah, it was an experience.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So was like becoming a cheerleader one of those like focal points in that you
Yes.
were able to then represent on a
Yes. So are you talking about in primary school?
yes
Yes.
in the
it
yellow
was-
team, right? Or-
Yes.
Also,
In the yellow team? Oh my gosh.
yeah,
You know everything.
yeah.
He does.
Wow. But yes, you're right. No, you're right. It was definitely something
The
that,
temperature raised.
wow. It was definitely something that I wanted to do. With the whole prefect thing, I don't know if it works like this in every school, but you vote. So you get nominated by the teachers and then the grade needs to vote for you. No one votes for me. You know? I was just like, okay, that's fine. Like, that's
Yeah.
okay. But I also think you couldn't be a prefect and a cheerleader at the same time at my primary school and my high school. So I had to choose one, and the one that I wanted to be was a cheerleader.
Yeah.
Realistically, I mean, I'm a dancer. Firstly, I have energy. I love inter-house. I love inter-schools. That's my thing. You know.
Yeah.
Fast forward, sorry, were you then a inter-school cheerleader at high school as well?
Yes.
Gang.
And did we win? Yes. Did we win the cheerleading cup? Yes.
So, because I just to sort of like stay on that
Yeah.
quickly. Also, there's like a flyer.
Right. Working on my nose.
It is what it is. So at our high school, the Settlers, inter-school is like. Okay.
I mean, it's not MTBS,
Yeah.
but
No, but
But-
like for that whole first few weeks of school, you
Yo,
like
yeah.
you going to the hall every time, you're getting
Literally.
black bags assigned.
no, really. If you don't have a blazer, you're wearing a black bag. And we're on that level.
yeah, it was serious stuff.
Serious.
And so being a cheerleader is like the equivalent of being like a prefect. Even
Yeah.
in a way, like you're even cooler.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's actually dope. That's actually,
When they announce the cheerleaders, we sit in assembly and then like you get called up onto the stage the same way it is with the prefects.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and they called my name. I was like, movie guys.
no, but it's
Were you also?
so I was a prefect.
So you couldn't be.
I
Yeah.
couldn't be. And what's crazy is that like I was the last prefect that was an inter-house cheerleader though. Or of the last, and that was actually our year. 2012 was the first year that we won Spirit, and then like we just started the tradition basically because we were struggling because the judges like they get you on like discipline,
Yeah.
littering,
Yeah.
all that necessary stuff. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So then we ganning like it's loud.
Yeah,
you
that's
can
the
hear
thing.
us all the way from the station of Belleville.
100%. Well, it depends on where the stadium was because they changed the stadium like upon availability.
Okay.
So we were like, one year we were in Paul,
Oh, crazy.
and then I think we were at Greenpoint as well.
Okay.
But like usually the velodrome would be
That's the
ideal.
best.
We were in Stellenbosch one year as well.
Oh, crazy.
I think we were in Stellenbosch the year that I won.
Dang.
So you know, we literally like we go everywhere, but wherever we are, like Settlers is always going boss. But like the thing is, you need to be able to go boss and then have the control to like be silent when you need to be silent, because that discipline mark will play a role in the Spirit Cup.
The last question I want to ask you on this is like, what was your favorite song?
Yo, I don't think I have one. I'm not gonna lie. Like I can't even remember most of them right now. Not gonna lie to you. Like I can't think of them at the top of my head, but I don't think I have a favorite one. Probably this Settlers thing. Oh yeah. Like a Settlers thing. Yeah, that one.
Is that not
That
yours?
one's-
I have to ask because now basically I'm down the rabbit hole.
Emma Kulema. Do you know that one?
Yes.
Yeah, that one was a banger.
I'm so conscious. Eka chola cholo sinicity ho.
Guys, it goes up
Listen.
there. I won't lie. I didn't want to be that that pupil that past people.
Yeah.
But like I really wanted to go watch the Interschools. Even the Interhouse. Like I just want to be there. Like the energy just doesn't die.
And like, oh, damn. I was an athlete, unfortunately. So I didn't actually like it was unfortunately because you like see all the gears over here.
Yeah.
You must be at the gazebo. So you like hearing it like a little bit, but like if you in it,
That's like
that last like 15 to 20 minutes at the end of Interhouse and Interschools, when the athletes come join, they go crazy. And then the energy is also high. Because then it's like the last of the last. Because now they calculating the scores. They've done everything. Like athletics is done. Now it's cheering. Now it's go boss.
Yeah.
So did that also kind of help you in working a crowd? Because you have to kind of get him to do the same thing.
Yeah, I guess so. But I think working a crowd definitely started with like dancing. Because I mean, I've been dancing since I was
9?
No.
that's crazy.
14 years from 18 would be like 5. So it's 5, 6. Yeah, so I started dancing in like grade R. And I started dancing for like, I did spiritual dancing actually. Yeah, my grandfather was like, oh, the church. You know? And then I was like, yes, of course, Pa, no worries. yes. And I actually enjoyed it. I really did. And then, you know, I got into ballet and then I got into contemporary. But like, that's where it started. I mean, I had to get comfortable at a very, very young age with dancing in front of big crowds. So
getting your provincial colors in performing arts, was that a big milestone for you?
It really was. I feel like it would have been an even bigger milestone for me had I gone further and gotten my South African colors. But it was just too expensive at the time. It didn't make sense. I also only had one entry at the competition, whereas everyone who was going to the next step for their South African colors had like multiple entries. So it just didn't make sense to me, you know.
Can I ask, what does that mean? Like, what is one entry? What does that mean?
Okay, so like entry as in one number. So I only had one dance. I did a solo. I did a solo. So I danced on my own and I won gold. So I got my South African colors. No, I got my Western Province colors. Okay. And then I got my South African colors with that one entry.
Okay.
Whereas everyone else had like 3 solos in 3 different categories. So like you'll get like contemporary, you'll get lyrical, you'll get modern, you'll get jazz. Like those are the categories. So like they'll have a solo in each category. Then they'll have a duet in each category.
Okay.
And then they'll have a group number in each category. And basically whichever group places on the top 3, that's how you get your South African colors. So if you have 8 entries, but one of them only gets like gold or silver, whatever, you get your colors. But then that one that you win, that you get gold, silver, bronze, that's the only entry that you can take to get your further colors, if you know what I'm saying. To compete in LA or whatever.
So did you have then multiple entries at your provincial level?
No, I only had that one.
Okay, because that
So that one like got me my Western Province colors, and then it got me my South African colors.
Yeah, sick.
So and then you go to world champion. All of that.
It is crazy because like did Settlers have dancing?
They did.
Okay.
Yeah, they did. But I mean, it wasn't. They had the dance society.
Yeah. I see what you're asking.
No, I'm saying because the reason. My question is based around because you were treating it like a sport, right?
And it was.
But it's not just like tennis. I'm sorry, like it's not just dancing, but other elements like baseball, like sports that your school doesn't necessarily do. It's always offer. Yeah. It's always the case. Like it's always not seen as important. At least in my experience.
100%.
You have to take it on your own to go and make it further.
So what I remember my school doing is the school would recognize, but I don't think they'd allocate someone to facilitate for you, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, so we had at Settlers, we had a society. So you had to be a part of a society and you had to do a summer sport and you had to do a winter sport. So we had a dance society. There was a art society. There was a culinary society, drama society. So like, I don't know what actually went on there. It was what, Boys to Men?
Oof, move on.
Wow, something like that. Something like that.
Let's go.
I wasn't.
Carry on.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened in those societies because I was never a part
Ask
of
no
it.
questions. You don't know lies.
But society would just be like something that you do after school on a Monday. So it was just literally an extramural, but it wasn't a sport. And then after society, sport starts.
Yeah.
So school would end early on a Monday, I think.
Yeah.
Like it would end at 1, and then society is like 1 till 2, something like that. But traumatized.
No, it did end normal time.
Oh.
That's just that
Maybe
they
it
would.
was different her time.
No, maybe, but it ends normal time. It's just Mondays would be society hour.
Yeah.
They're like, let's go. Like, listen, sorry. Sorry, man.
No, it's fine.
Like,
Just before the views expressed on this podcast
Is
is only Rizan's.
No, sorry. So it was part of like your Elo marks and some stupid stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
I remember that.
you could claim society hour was playing a particular musical instrument or being a part of the choir, being part of this, that, and the other.
Okay.
So the choir counted as society hour, but choir was like
Yeah.
different days of the week.
Yeah.
So it was just so that you fulfill the 4 pillars of the school: pastoral, academic, sports, and culture.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. But yeah, so in terms of moving on from this conversation.
From the brand ambassadors. Yeah.
The brand ambassadors.
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
amazing.
Are we? Like,
Yeah.
Not the settlers.
I mean,
podcast.
your face is on the textbook. Man.
Real,
Yeah, it's
real,
what's
real.
Your
Yes,
face is
though.
in the textbook.
Real.
Yeah,
Oh, we
little
were
textbook.
talking about dancing. So
Yes,
they didn't
yeah.
recognize dancing as a sport.
Yes.
I won't lie. I did try sign up for like the other sports and stuff, but it wasn't my thing, and it always clashed with my dancing, and I knew that my dancing would take me further than the sports at the school.
Yeah.
So like for summer sports, I played softball. And I eventually became the captain of the softball team.
Wow.
Because I did play softball when I was younger, actually.
What position were you?
I played what did I play? I actually played, there was a time in my life where I played pitcher. I can't even believe they put me there.
That.
No,
I love this moment for you,
You
Gabby.
can see me pitching.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh.
I later moved into the outer field though. And then at some point they put me in the center, and then I was like, yo guys, this ball's coming fast. Yeah. So at first I used to have bruises on my shins. So I was like,
Oh, you were professional.
So your dad said you're going to be the first Heynes to have a degree. So as part of our community, that's like a big mantle to hold.
yeah.
Because a lot of our parents, some of them didn't have the opportunity to study.
Yeah.
And now we step into this space where we get the opportunity, but there's so much pressure for you to finish.
Yeah.
What made you then decide? Because like the way you're talking about your arts and your dancing, what now made you to decide to actually go and see that through?
So obviously I was dancing, I want to say full time. I would do like three days in the week, 3 or 4 days in the week, something like that. And my classes would be like between 1 to 2 hours. And then on Saturdays, I do 7-hour classes. So I was dancing for 2 different companies as well. One company took me to the Grahamstown Arts Festival, where the other academy allowed me to do performing arts at Artscape, Baxter, all of those things. So, and also we did like our own academy, like competitions and stuff like that. So, and also exams. So exams, you qualify, you get to a higher level, you know, all of that. So that in my head was going to be my end goal. And then lockdown happened. So I kind of lost a lot of motivation. I became unfit. I lost a lot of my flexibility in that time. And when lockdown happened, I was also matric. So I was just like, you know what? Maybe I should take this as a sign that what if another lockdown must happen? What am I going to do? Like, am I still going to be able to dance? You know, I need to figure out a plan B. And then I was like, you know what? Hey, I've always wanted to have a medical degree. I think it would be pretty cool to have that on my name. And I'm a firm believer in like, I can do anything. I can literally do anything if I just put my mind to it. When I looked at my matric certificate, I saw my biomark, and I was like, yo, how am I gonna do this? Ish. And then like they offered like an extended program. So yeah, it basically just means that you do your first year over 2 years. So I was like, okay, you know what, I can do that. Like you basically just split the modules.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get a degree. I'm gonna make my dad proud because I'm the only Heynes in my family other than him. And I was like, yeah, I have to do this. I have to be there. I would have been fine to get like a normal degree. Okay, let me not say a normal degree, but like a more
You can say BA.
non-medical degree. I mean, that could have been an option as well. But I was like, no, like I actually want to save lives. I actually want to take care of people. I have that heart. I have that passion. So I'm like, let me put it through.
Yeah.
You know?
There's we spoke about this in the previous episode as well. There's this Japanese idea called ikigai. I sound like a broken record right now. But it's basically around your reason for being.
Okay.
And looking at your story, you're someone that has really worked and pursued your passion.
Yeah.
And after the sort of stumbling block, you had to now choose a different vocation.
Yeah.
So this is basically now where you are working for living, if you will.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're also a businesswoman.
I am. 100%.
And I think my question is basically, how do you manage that sort of pull and tug, or tug and pull of being a professional in, let's say, the content creator, model, DJ space, with also trying to be a professional in the vocation of being a nurse? How do you
I get this question all the time. I know you guys know that. So like people always ask me, how do I balance the two? How do I
feel like you're balancing 10, I'm not gonna lie.
And I'm telling you. No, it does feel like that sometimes. I mean, content creation versus like DJing is not the same thing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Influencing versus actually making the content, it's not the same thing. Like it really is a lot on my plate. I'm juggling quite a bit. I don't really know how to tell anyone how I'm balancing it all, because I'm kind of I'm taking it as it comes. And like I also have to just be realistic with myself. I do burn myself out without even knowing. I'll be very honest.
Yeah.
My family normally notices it before. They're like, when are you gonna rest? Like, when are you gonna sleep? Like, are you okay? Why didn't you take a break today? Because I'm the type of person that'll be like, I worked a 12-hour shift. I wake up and I'm like, wait, I still need to go to the gym first before my next shift. I'm that kind of person. You know what I'm saying? Like I want certain things for myself. Like I have certain goals for my body, for my academics, for my career, that I will push myself to do all those things. For example, let's say I have a goal for my body, so I need to go to the gym, but I also have a goal to play a fire set tonight. So I need to sit down with my music and like update my music, download my music, find what works. So now I'm trying to balance everything. And I'm like, okay, but now when am I gonna put a slot in to eat? You know what I'm saying? So it is difficult. I do burn myself out sometimes.
But do you also, on the same wavelength, do you give yourself the grace?
I do.
To say that I can not pick it up on this day.
That's what I'm saying. So I do burn myself out, and then I realize, hold on, like I've been doing too much. Like you need to balance, and you need to be honest with yourself. And when it gets to the point of, hey, like if I don't take a break right now, I'm gonna crash out. So I'll be like, I'm not going to class this morning. I will revise that lecture tomorrow, for example. Like there's a lot of people that skip class and
don't revise.
And like don't revise. And also like a lot of people in my class are like, how are you always in class and like you're doing so many other things? And I'm like, guys, don't worry. Like when I'm not in class and you also not there, you don't know that I'm not there.
Yeah.
Because like that's me taking a break. Or on the weekend even.
I wanted to ask because you are still young.
Yes.
And there's just, this is now, unfortunately, because I'm like speaking from experience right now.
Oh man.
Yo, it's really giving old man talking. I'm like, just watch yourself, Lisa. She doesn't want to hear it.
He's saying, don't let your age show.
It's that way. Like, you are actually. I'm accusing you of this right now. I'm accusing you of like. It seems like you are enjoying everything that you're doing, or most of what you're doing, and that's gonna make it very difficult to give something up,
or give it a break. Even
there we go.
Yeah.
And so it's gonna be like very, very important for you to figure out. I'm so sorry for this.
No, it's fine.
It's gonna be very, very important to figure out your why.
Yeah.
To just really just figure out your why, because the message that you are telling yourself is that you are actually so capable.
Yeah.
And you believe this and you know this.
Yeah.
I also want to throw in that I'm very, very proud of you.
Thank you.
Such an uncle thing to say here.
No, thank you. No, I appreciate that. I really do appreciate the recognition, because a lot of people are like, yo, how do you do it? How do you do it? But they're not like, not that I'm looking for someone to congratulate me, but they're not like, wow, like congratulations, I'm so proud of you.
But
like,
I mean, you also get
that.
your congratulations, and like you came in Susie today, like these sort of things that you can pick up. It's like your self gratification.
Your cause day, right? Just through it, like.
No, it's
fine, so when you get to get those moments, you have to then be
thinking about, when did I say
you need to be able to also recognize that is basically your well done to yourself.
Yeah.
That you are able to also get these things that
exactly.
honestly some 22-year-olds won't be able to.
Yeah, life is so rewarding. Like when you push your passion. It's kind of crazy that I have so many passions. I think that's, I don't want to say that's my downfall, but I think that's where like things get a little tricky. Like, oh, she really loves playing music. She really loves mixing. Like, she's gonna be there. Yeah. Oh, she really loves like working on her body. And that's so rewarding though. That's the thing. Like, you guys don't understand, when I'm done playing a set and people are like, you killed that. Like, you're so good. You're such a good. Literally last night, I was like, guys, don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. And then when I was at the gym, there's someone that works there that I know. She came up to me and she's like, "You're looking really good, babe." I'm like, don't make me cry. It's so rewarding. Not that like the validation from other people really matter, but it's nice when other people recognize how hard you work to get to where you where they see you at that point in time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Before you go, because that's actually the one, is that if people if people sort of clap for you and what's the word I'm looking for? Acknowledge the achievement, it doesn't do as much for you as acknowledging the hard work that you put in, because that's going to make you go further.
Yeah.
Because I think that's also what we, as this podcast, as people of color, we want to see our people go far.
Yeah.
We want the stars to burn bright for as long as possible.
100%.
And so that's also why I wanted to actually acknowledge that you've been pulled in so many different directions.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Thank you.
But also figure out.
Figure out the balance.
Figure out like what's the
But no, don't worry. A lot of people think like I don't have it balanced, especially my parents. They're like, when are you gonna rest? Like, are you not writing? I do take my breaks when I need to. Like I like to isolate myself when I take my breaks. Like I love being alone. I'm so comfortable in my own space.
Lovely.
I do take my breaks when I need to. I do rest when I need to. I do have a good time management. So,
everything in the calendar.
Yes, and also like it's really important. It's important to say no to certain things. Like if someone's gonna come to me with a business idea, let me say like a campaign, and they'll say the due date is end of this week, I'm gonna be realistic and say, look, I can't do it. Cool, you're offering me this amount of money, I can't do it. Like, not everything is gonna be about the money. Like, I need to think about my well-being as well.
Look at
That's what I'm saying.
Look at us.
So I just want to also add about sometimes it's also the ones that you don't even know you are inspiring.
Yeah.
So it's because I also feel currently we're in this age where there are so many female DJs that are
Yes.
coming to the fore. Not to say
100%.
that it wasn't there in the past.
Yeah.
I just see it's a bit more highlighted from my experience.
Yeah.
And I think it's so refreshing and nice to see this recognition. And also the fact that you are encouraging each other in this space.
Yeah.
Do you even feel like that you are inspiring others when you are taking that set? Because, for example, if you step up tonight or whenever you have that set,
Yeah.
you could be inspiring someone that who's just thinking about becoming
Yeah.
a DJ.
So
to do it.
I did think about it when I started playing. I was like I wonder if like this is gonna inspire other women to start playing as well, because I mean it's not a new thing. I mean, look at DJ Sinclair. How long has she been DJing for? You know what I'm saying? And so many other like festival DJs, so many women have been DJing like for so long, and they've made an absolute success out of it.
Yeah.
But now it's definitely a lot more prominent. I don't know why, but I love it. I absolutely love it. And people do. There are a lot of like girls that come up and they're like, "Oh, I also want to like." Even in my DMs, I also want to learn how to DJ. Can you please teach me? Personally, I'm not a teacher. I wouldn't actually know where to start with teaching someone at this point. But I mean, I love it. I love that people come. You inspire me so much. I get comments saying you're my role model. So that's very motivating, very inspiring. So I would say I definitely have influenced a lot of people on wanting to actually DJ and like believing that it's actually possible. So yeah, I love that. I love that for them. Yeah.
I had a question and it's gone.
It's just because I was gonna even preface it with saying like I want to ask you a difficult question.
Okay.
And now it's gone.
It'll come back.
That's a difficult question.
Like that's so because damn okay.
It's okay.
That's fine.
It'll come back.
Yeah, so because part of it is the sort of like, oh yes, I got it.
Oh yes.
Great success.
Love it. Love it for you.
And so yeah, so this is a difficult question, like even for because I'm probably gonna ask it wrong even, and that is that like there's a recognition that you are a woman, you are a female, and so there's this sort of like society type around what a woman should be and what they should look like, and you are completely just like breaking new grounds on redefining on what it means to be a woman. And so do you hear the noise from some people is my first question. And then number two is what sort of keeps you like going on that path to just like, no. This is me. This is my journey. This is who I want to be.
I definitely do hear the noise. At first, it was very difficult to block it out. But I think as someone who's also on social media, because I mean, I could have been a DJ without social media. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But because I'm a DJ and I post on social media, I hear noise all the time. And then I'm just like, you know what? It's just internet noise. Genuinely, it's literally just, what is that? Empty vessels make the loudest noise. But no, genuinely, people have a lot to say online until they actually come and hear me play. And they're like, oh, do you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be on the level of success that I am if God wasn't with me throughout this whole journey. And genuinely, those empty vessels literally are nothing compared to God. Like nothing compared to my Lord and Savior. Like you guys do not compete. And I don't actually need to explain. I used to explain myself. I used to clap back.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's a waste of energy.
Because Pa said you had to do the spiritual dancing there.
Exactly.
The Lord knows.
Exactly. And then to answer your second question, my ultimate like end goal is genuinely just to break generational curses. Generational.
Oh no.
Continue. Don't lose it.
Yeah, break societal norms. I mean, I've always said, even like in any like relationship with my parents, with my siblings, my future partner, whoever, I am not a societal norm person. So, you know, yes, I do the cooking, yes, I do the cleaning. So do you. You also cook, you also clean, that kind of thing. Yes, you are older than me. I respect you. I'm younger than you. You respect me as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like break boundaries, guys. Come on. We are a new generation. We need to inspire the next generation. It's no longer like my mom and pa that, you know, have the normal, the normal, you the man, you do this, you the woman, you do this. Like, that's not a thing anymore. That's not a thing anymore. We are a new generation, and it's so important to create new habits and good habits.
And just to add to that, I think supporting one another is also an habit.
Yes.
And when we start collaborating together and realizing that you are in a position that is a bit more elevated than me, for example, but if you succeed, we both
succeed.
win.
Yeah.
And I think there's the mentality that when we see someone going up, we always want to
bring them down. Yeah.
Instead of just letting them go and giving us the path for us to also go through.
I wanted to say, I don't know if that's a Cape Town thing, but I think it's like it has to be a world thing, because I've seen it, for example, with Tyler. People don't want to recognize that. People are calling her an industry plant. Like, I mean, I'm not going to get into it. Everyone has like their own debate. They have their own opinions. But it's like, even with Uncle Waffles, like people just like, those women are succeeding. And it's like, they hate to see it happen. They hate to see a South African or Waffles isn't South African, but you know what I'm saying. They hate to see a woman succeed. I mean, I'm not too caught up on the men. I mean, obviously I'm a woman, so I'm rooting for my girls. So I'm always seeing like what people are saying about my girls. But I just feel like the minute someone is like elevating, they just want to pull you down. And like, why? Why are we not supporting each other? Why are we not wishing the best and like the best success for one another? It just doesn't make any sense. It's like the jealousy is so high. It's ridiculous.
But again, that's something we can change. Right?
Yeah.
It's something that we can actively
I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying so hard. No, I really am. I really am trying. Like, I mean, there's a lot of, once again, like you said, there's a lot of female women DJs now that are coming into the industry. And my goal is to help them. Like, if Bianca's watching this, Bianca Clarkson, she made her debut at Drama, and she was like, I was there. I was like, I'm coming to support you. I was at a birthday dinner, and I was like, I'm coming to support you. You're playing at 10, I'll be there. I was there, and I was literally behind her the entire time. And she was like, I feel like I'm messing up. I'm like, girl, you're doing good. You're doing so well. And then like while she was there, I was teaching her like some new things. She was like, thank you so much. And then like next thing I saw, she's a resident at this new place called Paradise. And I was like, I'm so happy for her. Like she is going somewhere, she's moving. And I don't even know her like that. Like, we're not friends like that. I literally followed her on social media that day. But I was like, I love that for her. You know?
I mean, she learned from scratch. She went to the KUE Academy. That's the Jade and Shad Isaacs there.
He just knows stuff.
And she started from scratch. And she's been recording the journey and that sort of thing. So I think from our side, also congratulations that you got that residency.
Okay, listen, I'm fine.
You broke this out and you had the generational.
No, listen. I said I was proud earlier. I'm sure. Adding something to my praise. You know what I'm saying? Like just,
wow.
She's a lovely girl. Listen, I identify as a colored auntie. That's my spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my spirit.
Can the colored auntie in you please manifest something nice for me for the future?
Here we go.
You know how those colored aunties are.
They got it.
They manifest. Oh no, you're gonna. Yo, my hand is itching. It must be for you. You're getting in money. You get it. You know how those colored aunties are, man. You know what I'm talking about.
What do they say? From your lips to God's ears.
Yes. That's one.
Another difficult one.
Okay.
You're back to back.
Back to back.
Listen, you've shown us you have range.
Hey.
So I'm just gonna
Valid.
So I'm just gonna
No, let him cook. Let him cook.
and so you are a public figure, right? You are a content creator. And you have expressed quite a few times within sort of podcast space, interview spaces that you prefer, like, instead of, you don't want to be called an influencer, you want to be called a micro-influencer. When you talk about like club culture, you go there, you secure the bag, and then you leave. So there's an element of sort of like distancing yourself from certain spaces and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I want to ask you, the question is, because clearly you are hyper aware of just the historical nature of some of these spaces and stuff like that. What is your intention behind that? Yeah, like wanting to distance yourself. That's my first question. I'm going to have a follow-up just now. Sorry.
Okay, let me answer the first part.
Yeah.
So I think what I'm distancing myself from is being labeled.
Okay.
So it's like if you are a DJ like me and go to the club, play your set, and then hang around until all the way to the end. I do hang around a bit and like what do you call it? Social network. It's gotten me a lot of like, you know, opportunities as well. So I'm fully aware of social networking, but like, you know, I don't want to be labeled as like, not even by other people, but like also by myself. It's like, oh, she's like just a club hun. She just enjoys being in the club. Whereas like I genuinely want to go home and be in my bed. Like I'm here standing on business, cool. I'll hang around with a few friends, but then like eventually, guys, we gotta go home.
It's professional.
Well, like it's a profession, you know. It's not. I'm not one of the people that's here to have a good time. I'm here to provide the good time.
Yes, bro.
And even with influencer, you know, I have a natural influence on people because I'm a public figure now. I mean, I kind of had to stop being in denial about it because I was like, I'm not an influencer. But then I realized like over time, I really do have quite a powerful influence over the youth. I think over the older generation as well. I mean, shockingly, yeah. But yeah, I don't like the idea of having one label over my head. You can't just tell me, oh, she's a professional nurse. Oh, she's just a DJ. Oh, she's just an influencer. You know, I'm a multi-talented being at this point.
You're a Renaissance girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I just say there was points to score? 10 out of 10 for that. And yeah, so because I mean, we are also victims of success.
We or you?
Yeah. Like the podcast, for example, where we also had to like come to terms with the fact that, okay, cool, no, people actually want to hear us now. So we have a responsibility to show up, but also have a responsibility to stay authentic and be ourselves.
Yes.
And I think that message is what I'm hearing and it rings through. And I just hope that you can continue to do that as more success finds your way.
It's very difficult for a lot of people. It's easy to get sucked into any industry that you put yourself into. You put yourself into the club industry, you can easily get sucked into it. You put yourself into the influencer industry, you easily get sucked into it, lose yourself, you lose your authenticity. Everything you're doing is just for the camera, just for the views. It's so easy to get sucked into industries. You need to really be strong and continue to be authentic in yourself.
So the last question is a bit of a like fun question. So, because I really don't like labels, but I like words.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw out a few terms, and I want to ask you rank it in like how you want it to resonate with you.
Okay.
So the first word is, I'm going to say it all. So famous, well-known, renowned, or household name. So rank that in how you want it to resonate with you.
Famous,
Renowned, well-known, and a household name.
Household. What's the last one? What is that?
Household name. So household name is like your mom, your aunt, your grandmother all knows. Like Mark Lottering, for example, that's a household name.
Oh.
That's not just a famous person.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
if you, for example, name a basketball player, you know LeBron James.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a household name.
Yeah.
Okay. And renown, elaborate.
I think renowned is like revered.
Yeah, like you're known, but like within a specific discipline or for your expertise in a field.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
connotations to all of it. And I just
There
want to hear
is.
how does it resonate with you when you hear like, oh, Sam Heynes is a renowned or Sam Heynes is a well-known.
Okay, I'll rank it. So first, I will put. You said well-known.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put well-known first. Second, I'll put household. Third, I'll put renown, and fourth, I'll put famous.
We all kind of feel
Solid,
that.
that
Yeah.
feels-
Yeah, being famous isn't everything. That's not anything to me. I know Tyler goes on a lot of interviews and podcasts, and she's like, "Oh, I always wanted to be famous." I love that for her, babe. I love that but I never wanted to be famous.
yeah.
I wanted to be well known and for the right reasons.
Yeah.
And like I didn't know what you meant by the household thing, and now that you've put it into my skull, I definitely have that already. My family always comes over to me and they were like, "Oh, we went to go visit this one, and then you called, and then they were like, oh, you know Summer Haynes, that kind of thing," and I was like, "Wow,
Yeah.
oh, wow, that's wow." That's crazy. But yeah,
But
so
Summer's also a Vic. She also used to dance for the aunties. So she's a Vic.
I can't deny that one. I won't lie to you, I can't deny that.
Rite of passage.
Yes.
So you got a game there.
No, I wanted to ask.
Oh. Okay.
Do you have any listen? Since Gabby's been on the show, we have to just give the Gabby corner an opportunity to just pick the brain of the guest. You know what I'm saying? Because and it's optional. You can decide if you want.
Okay. I just want to try and avoid the boring questions that I had. So give me a sec. Okay,
Just hit boring.
In terms of the DJing and the gigs that you work, what has been the most exciting so far, and what would be
A dream.
like the dream gig? Like
Because remember, from
like
your lips to
location-
God's ears.
Yeah.
Because they're
Yeah.
going to
What
come
was
back
I
and
meant to
say,
ask
Like
yeah.
it's like a city, like anywhere in the world, or a particular festival, that sort of thing.
Okay, so I won't lie to you. This whole DJ thing, I literally just take it as it comes.
Okay.
So I mean, I've been meaning to put out like individual certain goals. I did get this question before of like what has been the highlight for me. But there's so many things that I've done. I've played before so many big names that I've just been like, how do I even put this on a scale? But I would say the Gas Motor Show in Durban was really fantastic for me. I think there were over 1,000 people there.
Huge, yeah.
No one really, some people had an idea of who I was, but no one really knew who I was until I stepped on that platform. And I showed them who I was. So that was such a highlight for me. I've never performed in front of so many people in my entire life. And like when I speak about so many people, I mean, I saw a toddler go on someone's neck, and then I saw someone's grandfather. Like that was the age range. So
That's wild.
Right. But there's been so many great opportunities for me, for real. I mean, after when I played at Gas Motor, DJ Ken played after me.
Whoa.
Like I literally bump his music. I've been bumping his music since way back when.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was phenomenal. And then I can't really think of anything else like that's been a highlight this year. I've made my debut in a lot of places that I didn't think I would make a debut. I mean, Rand's is really big here. I eventually want to start making more debuts in Joburg because I think that's where my genre of music is popping more. As for future, I mean, in the country, I would say Rocking the Daisies.
Wow.
God, Give my prayers. Rocking the Daisies, I definitely want to put on a performance there, give them a nice set there. Coachella. Coachella, yeah. Rage. There's Durban Rage, there's Plet Rage. I'd love to be on a platform there. And then also to go to Europe. There's so many huge music festivals, and obviously Afro Nation. Nice. I am coming for you. I'm coming for you.
I like the 5th time capsule that so that you can just check like achieved.
I really want to. I think everyone who is pushing the African genres want to get to Afro Nation at some point. I mean, that's a huge festival. So yeah, and then obviously the Wireless Festival. We'll see how things will go for us there.
Was that it from the corner?
I mean, I love your outfits. You obviously, curate, your look and all of that. I also understand that obviously because of COVID, you didn't have a matric dance. That's like such a mainstay.
Don't make me cry now. I've been holding back a lot of tears on this podcast. Happy tears. You guys keep saying I'm so proud of you. Stop.
I just want to know what you would have, maybe what the thoughts were then, and like what would the outfit have been?
It's so funny because I still have the Pinterest board.
I know you do.
We all had,
I know you do.
We all had a Pinterest board at some point, but I feel like I would have gone with something in this color actually, like an emerald green. Very, very plain and simple but elegant. Definitely something long, something tight fitting to the body. Hair would have also just been as authentic as possible. I wouldn't have done curls because I don't have curly hair. So it would have probably been like straight or like a sleek back bun. But something very plain, simple, and elegant is what I would have gone with.
Timeless.
Even jewelry, I wouldn't have done too much. I'm a silver girly, so silver with the emerald would have gone stunning. But yeah, I mean, it's just something that never happened. I'm not too pressed about it. I am sad that it didn't happen. Like I didn't get my princess moment. Even for my 21st, I didn't want anything. I didn't want the princess moment. But I'm not sad that it didn't happen. I feel like it was for a reason. I don't like to waste money.
Oh, okay.
I feel like my parents would have felt the need to go all out.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, just to sort of close that loop, is that it could be something that you could give yourself though.
Yeah, for sure. I think I'll have my princess moment when I walk down the aisle one day.
Hey. Aunties start at it.
So one thing we like to do on the podcast is we like to sort of ask our audience stuff on Instagram.
Okay.
And so our question of the week, getting ready for this episode, is what would be the coolest name for a South African DJ? So they got carried away. Yeah. But before we get into what they said, does anybody have an answer on that one?
I was gonna say something like DJ Pop and Flace.
Pop and Flace. So I recently learned that
or Pop and Vos.
coffee and hot water is apparently stofwater.
Oh.
So I would just to add it to the mix, DJ stofwater.
Okay.
That is hectic.
Yes.
Okay.
Love it.
Yes.
Yeah. Nah, that's a good answer, bro.
Yeah. So someone commented, DJ Opet. DJ Plucky on the beat.
I like that one.
Plucky is nice. I like that one.
Disappointment. The look of this.
Shaking my head. Shaking my
DJ
head.
Failpipe.
Wow.
So that question is actually inspired by Lau, that heard what my DJ name was. My brother and I used to do Fruity Loops and
of course, virtual DJ, virtual DJ. Where are those virtual DJs now?
Sitting next to you.
Listen,
Listen, I still love you.
Our parents told us now you must get a real job. So then we had to just stop. And you know what's crazy? I actually mixed the Shore House cheerleading song we danced to. I mixed it on virtual DJ.
That's crazy.
So anyway, so my brother was DJ Squashy and I was DJ Pickles.
No. DJ Pickles.
DJ Pickles.
Because actually,
Squashy.
DJ Squashy is crazy. Because in high school, my nickname was Piccolo.
Okay.
Like from Dragon Ball Z, and they used to shorten it to Pickles.
Pickles and Squashy.
All came together. I'm gonna do the game from the bowl.
So this is the game that we play on the show quite frequently.
Okay.
It's a game of hypothetical questions.
Okay.
And you just give us your take. And the game is called Say Manao.
Say Manao.
Say Manao.
Okay. Say Manao. Okay.
Say Manao, you came with a warning label. What would yours say?
Oh,
wow.
damn.
Okay.
That's a good question.
That is a very good question.
Can we actually in the comments? In the comments, please.
I'm thinking of which one from the list.
Top three. Let's do top three.
I yap a lot. Yeah. I mean, it's not too crazy.
Yapping comfortable.
Yeah. I yap a lot. Like, I just who cares?
Yeah.
Shanice.
Yeah.
Put it into snack.
Yeah. Most likely to burp out loud.
Hey, yo. Okay.
Like, that's a warning because I know some people squirm for those things. As I got indigestion, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Studio.
Me, yo. If I had to come with a warning label, it might get too deep. Like sometimes.
Might get too deep.
Yeah.
You know what it never was?
Yeah.
That's serious. It was never that serious.
Yeah, I'm glad she's virtual.
Yeah. But I think for me, my warning label would be that I do laugh very loud.
Okay.
So I'm a loud laugher. So that would be my warning label.
I can add that to the list. I'm sorry, I can add that to the list for me. I have a cack laugh.
What is that?
So JP's warning label is that he be knowing stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
JP's gonna know stuff about you.
So again, literally when we leave.
What? You said Susie.
The craziest one was like, he told the guest once, like, in your grade 3, you had a marker day and you sold this.
Yeah.
So
Because the guest even forgot about that.
okay, so
That was the
Actually
craziest
shocking.
one.
It's actually shocking that you didn't say that about me. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I sold at the market day?
So what I'm saying is
Do you remember? Because I don't.
Mark Lightning, he told him, like, he must write my autobiography. Because, like, this stuff, like, there's 10 years and I just don't remember. He will know.
Shout out to your memory, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to
and
JP.
also for failing me when I leave here. So that's where it goes. Irizan, did you say something?
So
No, you still need
my
to.
actual warning, I have two. So the positive warning is that, like, you're gonna laugh. Like, I'm gonna make you laugh.
yeah.
Like,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
like even against your will.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not ready to show teeth today, you're gonna show teeth today.
Yeah.
If you had like surgery and stuff,
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna.
don't-
If your
don't
tummy
come
sore,
near me.
don't come near me.
Away.
You gonna
Don't
laugh.
come.
That's unfortunately.
Yeah.
Then my second warning is that, like, I'm like a grammar Nazi now, but like, I'm gonna correct you. Like, it's so bad. Like, but that's a warning for me.
Yeah.
Like, you need to remind me not to pull that. It's like if we're playing 30 seconds, I'm like, it's a problem, and I need to change, and that's my goal for 2025, inshallah.
Period.
I mean, you should also
Period.
come with like a needs tea.
Do I
warning
read this
label.
one?
Oh, fair.
Oh, yeah, needs tea.
Need some Ceylon.
Mine's needs cuddles, bro.
I got you, bro.
Oh, yeah, appreciate you.
Okay,
guys.
next one. Sema now, you could only have 5 essential food items for the month of December. What's going to be in your grocery cart?
5 essential
Only 5,
foods.
bro.
Only
Only
5.
five.
Only 5.
Yo. Okay.
Only 5.
Can I go?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
go.
Eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Eggs
Okay.
would be on there. Coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But now do I need to add hot water also? As a-
No.
Okay.
Come on, like water.
We get essential. We get
Yeah,
essentials.
Okay. Eggs, coffee, sunblock. Sunblock.
Food.
No,
Food.
let's keep it food. Let's keep it food. Keep it food.
Do you not eat sunblock when you swim?
It's starting to get scary.
You with him? I'm just saying. Things, it is what it is.
That's crazy. And he doubled down. He doubled down. He doubled down.
I'm not
he
gonna lie
doubled
to you guys. In nursing school, I learned that it's not good to digest what needs to protect your skin.
Okay, so that's the fact that you did a disclaimer for him.
Let's add 5 to the cart. So
Okay.
I have 2, unfortunately, but then we can just make 1 cart that will survive us.
Yo,
Okay.
you
Like-
like,
bro.
you like
Wow.
deciding
He's
that they
lazy.
like coffee.
No, we have
I
our own
don't
five.
even drink
We have
coffee.
our-
Yeah,
we have our own
Rizan
five, we have our own
and
five.
Simon don't even drink coffee, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. I'm done.
Thanks.
I'm only adding 2 to my cart. Is that right?
Okay, that's
Me,
fine.
sunblock, and eggs is all we need.
Wow.
Summer.
Okay. Food wise, okay. So water. 100%.
Okay, you get water. You get water. No,
Yeah.
that's
No,
the-
that's
No,
an
but this-
essential.
yeah, it's an essential. You have it. Like that's fine. You have water.
Okay. Pineapple. Guys, I love fruit. Not gonna lie. Mango. Then we will get into something more starchy. Pasta.
Gang.
Pasta. And the last one will be my protein shake.
Gang. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Summer games. Joke of the day.
That is good.
I don't need to answer. But actually, like, always shout out peanut butter and strawberry jam.
Oh, yeah.
Always. Like, I'm just a
Yeah.
sucker for peanut butter and
Real.
strawberry jam.
Yeah.
Definitely on the eggs. But also, listen.
Listen,
Bro,
Linda, listen.
summer's long, bro. Like, I need some seafood.
Oh,
my
okay.
guy.
Real?
Like,
Oh,
come
real?
on,
Yeah, you
come on
cooking.
now. I need seafood.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Sushi.
Sheesh. And like, do you know, this is so sad now because I'm about that free Palestine, but the other day I was missing fast food, bro. I was like, I smack some cardboard flavored chips. And I
Wow.
smacked at McDonald's. Like, yo, bro, it's very bad. Like it's not that it's liquor. It's just like, yo, we
Yeah.
lost it.
I know what you mean.
And Burger King also.
I
it's
go
like,
through that when I go
damn.
home. When I go home in December, like I'm there for like 3 months, and then I'm always like,
So
from
on-
Namibia.
So first on the list, it's just
Namibia.
Okay.
Yeah.
first on the list, it's just like a
Alright.
smet tight, like any just like a roulette smet tight, just like a roulette. Roulette on the smet.
Sometimes you don't always want Nando's.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, listen, so we are at the end.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's so sad.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You're thoroughly enjoying it.
And that's thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
That means a lot. Words of
We're gonna
affirmation.
clip it up and just.
Oh, wait. Play it in my ear. Like, just repeat. Just crazy. Crazy. Listen. No. Cut that out. I didn't say that. Cut that out. There's audio listeners that will take offense to that. But yeah, so the way we like to end the show is give the guest an opportunity to do 2 things. But we're actually gonna switch it up.
Okay.
And we're gonna give you something, but also the 3 of us an extra thing. So number 1, promote, share, plug any pages where people can follow you, any projects you're working on, anything that people must come and buy tickets for, just like go for it. We'll tag it in the description, in the bio.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, amazing. Yeah. Okay, so I'm signed to Untamed Authority. That is my DJing agency that they're managing the DJ side of my life.
Lovely.
I say give them a follow. Literally, they have free tickets. They have cheap tickets. They have a whole lineup of events that's happening if you are in Cape Town. Genuinely, like it's just a plug. I'm actually just plugging you right now.
Let's go.
I'm doing you a favor. Come to our events. You will have so much fun. I can't guarantee that I'll be playing at all of them, but if I am in Cape Town, I will be there and I will put in a set. Regardless though, like the events just go, it's so much fun. We have like this event called Capalooza, like you just play, it's a daytime rooftop, literally just playing board games, playing card games, playing drinking games. Like it's just so much fun. It's so intimate. Come, bring your friends, come as a group, buy tickets, bring your friends. You can even bring your own board games. So it's amazing. That's the one plug. That's the one plug. That's the first plug. The second plug will be my pages if you aren't already following. It's SummerHaynes _ on TikTok, on Instagram. You can also follow my YouTube now. I will be uploading some mixes.
Let's go.
Now that it's December, I'll be uploading some mixes in the very near future.
Nice.
I know a lot of people have been requesting, like, where can we find this mix?
Yeah.
I dropped something for an event called Groovy Nights. They recorded something and they dropped it on their page and people absolutely loved it. So it was nice to see the interaction, and it has been something that's been requested, like highly requested. Yeah. So I'll be doing that very soon. And yeah.
Thank you. The second thing we want you to do, and this is usually like a bit of a like, so like, okay, so I asked you to JP Pyramid before this. But yes, so
I did not
provide a message to your younger self.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we could just like talk to younger Summer.
Try not to cry. Okay.
That's your message to me.
Yeah.
Real. If I look at my younger self right now, babe, you are going to take over the world.
Let's go.
You have no idea how much potential your little human being is going to have, how much you already have, and how much impact you are going to have on the world. So keep pushing, keep chasing your dreams. This is ruining my moment. Keep chasing your dreams. Nothing is impossible. Don't let anyone hold you back from anything. Don't let your circumstances define who you are, and you will make it and you will be successful. Yeah. We're holding back tears, guys. We're holding back tears. No, but like for real, like my younger self would have definitely needed to hear those things. There were so many, like there's a lot of things like that people don't know about me. Obviously, like we all have backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a single person that doesn't have a part in their life where they were struggling for a little bit. So I used to always think, this is the end. Like nothing's gonna come out from this. I'm not gonna be able to elevate myself from this. I'm not gonna be able to pick myself out of the situation. But it's possible.
Yeah,
it really is possible.
And the only way you can go from the bottom is up.
Literally. Shout out to, can I give a shout out to someone?
Please.
Shout out to Hervé, guys. That man, I won't lie, he pushed me to limits that I didn't know I have. Like that is a real friend of mine. Like I need to keep him until like I'm married with kids, that kind of thing. Like that, like he's gonna be that uncle in my life. Like shout out to him for because he was the one that said, just start posting. He was like, because I was too scared to post on TikTok. He was like, just start posting. Like I promise you, like it's gonna go well. He said, come film a YouTube with me. People got to know me that way as well. Like he has no idea how many doors he's opened up for me, and I just want to say shout out and thank you.
And just also wish him the most success.
Literally,
I think
always.
Just want him to do great. Because like I said, if he does great, I think we all do great.
100%. 100%.
That's important for us.
And he's also, remember we were talking about like supporting each other.
Yeah.
He's one of those people. He will never, ever, it doesn't matter how small your following is, how small you are, like he's one of the people that will always like push someone forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not glazing. Because he's going to watch this and he's like, she's glazing. I'm not glazing. I'm just being real. Being real.
He's just working on Project Mbappe.
Healthy amount of
Respectfully,
grace is
respectfully.
always good, guys.
Yeah,
Healthy
man.
amount of grace is always good.
Yeah.
This is our last show for this
2024.
season.
It's
And
literally a good vibe.
We were so blessed today to have you with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. So in that spirit, ma'am, yes. In that spirit, I want to give everyone an opportunity to sort of speak to what are they grateful for, right? And so we'll start with our leader.
Leader almost went.
The leader of
Parliament.
Parliament. So I think, if I really look back at this year, I didn't think that when we started that we would have the experience that this roller coaster has been. Not just you, Sam. I'm not just saying you, but like we've been put into spaces where we didn't think we would have been.
Okay.
It's crazy.
So I think I'm very grateful that even within these spaces, we're remaining true to our core mission, which is again to highlight people like yourself and to just open the barriers and make people aware that there are others
100%.
and you can do what you're thinking.
Yeah.
So I think for me, this was really a year that I tangibly was able to see that. So I'm very grateful for that. And I don't take it for granted.
I love that. I absolutely love it because I feel like a lot of the times, I don't know if like where you guys necessarily post all the podcasts, but like a lot of the times people will comment, who is this person even? And that's the point of the podcast.
Yeah.
That's the point. Like that's what people are trying to do on these podcasts is let you know that, hey, there's this young individual who is doing the most. You need to know about her. You need to know about him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like this person is irrelevant. We're putting you on. And that's exactly what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
So yeah. For me, I am grateful for the gift of life. I 100%. This year has not been easy for me. I don't know who it has been easy for. It hasn't been fair. I mean, the world isn't a fair place. But this year has not been fair on me at all. The real ones know. But I'm very grateful for the gift of life and grateful that I've made a success and I've taken every punch I've taken and I've literally just grown from it and I've made success from it. And I just went higher and higher. I was like, this is not gonna back me down.
Solo, if you may please tell us, what are you grateful for?
You.
I'm grateful for like the two of you, like always showing up. Like none of us had easy years. And yeah, like you spoke earlier about like the responsibility we have towards the audience now. So yeah, you two made me proud by showing up. By like,
Wowie.
yeah.
Yo, that would hit me straight to the
So yeah, I'm proud of you guys. Even though sometimes you mess up the mic.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Unfortunately.
Room for improvement.
But yeah, picked up.
I think just go through the vote of thanks. I'm very happy that Gabby has joined our team. You have made us immeasurably better.
So much better.
We always need a woman on the team. Just for some control. Just for control.
Paul, I mean, the set is incredible. So you continuously make us look better than we actually look. I'm a walking catfish because of you. I appreciate Solo. You are the sound guy, the sound god, if you will. Thank you for everything that you do for us. Your vision puts us where we are today. JP Jackson.
Full name.
Full
name.
I think I speak for JP as well when I say that this year has been incredible for us.
Oh yeah.
We're capping it off with a marvelous guest.
Oh,
Someone
yes.
that embodies the GenC experience.
Yeah.
We are trying to catalog people of color and their stories and their journeys.
100%.
And we've been blessed. One of the best things that happened this year, we learned that so many countries or people, expats are watching us and are like, oh, I get to experience home. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to do like a segment on the seas for.
You know what I'm saying? So, and like there was like, we made one post where there was like, I'm in this country. And then they started like, oh, you in this country? We should link up. It was the most amazing thing.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And the fact that we as a platform get to sort of do that is just, the guest that we got to meet this year. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
With Sasa money.
What? I got pulled over by traffic cop and I didn't get a ticket because he was like, I'm not gonna give you a ticket, but it's not because you're on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like
This is fame.
You know what I'm saying?
This is
so
fame.
like, and we can do none of this without you. The audience on TikTok, on IG, on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple, everywhere you are listening from, we appreciate you. The sound is brought to you.
DM, every voice.
You know what I'm saying? All the WhatsApp aunties, slow down. Slow down, but like, we appreciate you. The sound is brought to you by SHURE. You already know. And so, you know what I'm saying? Though, please do be safe. Come back to us home. Like, we'll see you next year.
We will.
You know what I'm saying? And if you want to see us next year again, please do like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to see more, because we are out for 2024. Peace.